Sound as a Means of Altering Behavior. That is a real title of a real declassified document. This report was produced in July of 1972 and is designated as ST-CS-01-169-72, just in case you want to look it up yourself. I was going to show you just the most interesting parts of this document, but there's, the whole thing's interesting. But I promise I'm going to go as fast as possible. But basically, the study suggests that altering sound patterns can influence states of awareness. And while this report is technically not under the umbrella of Project MK, it definitely aligns with it. And the whole point is to develop methods of controlling human behavior. So let's get into it. And this was a DIA task, which is Defense Intelligence Agency. And this is the first part, and it is talking about the Soviet Union in their study of red light. And their experiments suggest that red light disrupts human psychological and neurological functioning, which has implications of possible behavior control. Red light produced tension and irritability. Yellow light induced a good mood and characterized by increased motor readiness. Sluggishness and sleepiness were the characteristic reactions to blue light. And green light did not seem to produce an emotional reaction. And what do we use blue light for? Ironic, it's used in every screen we have. I'm sure that's just a coincidence though, right? And I'm sure you're wondering how this has anything to do with sound. Here we go. Again, it's talking about what the Soviets are doing because at that time during the Cold War, we are obsessed with what they were doing. This is interesting though. The Soviets are experimenting with a concept called the zone of health. One such zone has been established in Baku, B-A-K-U. The facility includes parks and seashores with provisions for 28 kinds of natural therapy, including climatotherapy. I'm guessing it's kinesiotherapy, like kinesiology, diet therapy, phototherapy, and of course, good old psychotherapy. 142 patients were treated with some 98% going home healthy. They do note that 7 hertz can cause epileptic fits, and that there's a newspaper article stating that the frequency of 7 hertz makes dogs in nearby apartment buildings go completely insane with fear. And then it goes into altering human behavior using smell. And then there's this little line in here that is like the weirdest thing ever. Olfactory sensitivity varies greatly in humans. A perfumer can smell the difference between skin and hair colors. And many unskilled observers have noted the unique, pleasant skin odor of red-headed women. And what does that have to do with anything? I don't know. And then there's a small blurb about Hypnopedia, which is sleep learning. So does that mean the urban legend of sleeping with a book under your bed and learning why you sleep is true? I'm just kidding. There are some really weird Cold War documents, and this ranks up there pretty high. What are your thoughts on it?